Hello everyone, thank you for being here with me today. This is the second navy journal that I made. This one is called Twilight Blooms, and I tried a whole new method of making a journal cover this time. So here you can see the embroidery on the front cover. It's a lady with long hair and you can see her dress. And then there's just a blank label there that you can write what you want in. This is the spine with more embroidery. I loved all the embroidery in this project. And on the back I just sewed a key on. And then this is the inside. The closure is just a piece of lace. So it just undoes and there is space for you to put more into this journal. So as I said, this journal is called Twilight Blooms, also a navy blue journal. Here is the earrings that I made that goes with the journal. I love always doing that with my journals. An interactive card tag that I did a tutorial on with a pop-up butterfly. This is a Ballad card of British butterflies. And then there's a secret writing spot in here. I will link the tutorial for this in the description, and then writing space on the back. That is the Bible book Micah. This is a vintage library card for you to read and write on the back. And then a pretty tag with a little bit of writing space on the back. And then there's also writing space on the background here. Over here, this is a belly band. And just to show you the things in the belly band, this is a faux postcard with writing space. Goddess within her, she will not fall. This is from a really old book with some beautiful pictures on it and writing space on the back. And then this is from a vintage song and praise book that I have. I include a page of this in each journal that I make, so you can include it in your quiet time or maybe as a page in another journal. And then this here is a waterfall belly band. So it undoes here and then you pull on this tab. And there's writing space on the back of each card. There's also writing space down here. And then if you flip this thing up, there's more writing space on the back. And then you just push it back in and tie up the bow again. I really hope that you guys like this journal. I had a lot of fun making it, and it is also for sale in my Etsy shop. I will put the link in the description. This is some more gel prints that I did. Writing space over here. This is journal number 22, and there's a tuck spot. All the corner clusters like these are tuck spots. And these butterfly wings lift up. Coffee stained paper with stamping. Then more stamping on the back. Here's some writing space over here. You could also glue some coffee stained paper on there to write. This is a lace window pocket, and then the photo pulls out. And then there's writing space on the back. I love these pages with the baby's breath and the lace. The first center signature. And then all the signatures have dangles like these on them, nice long ones this time. I tried something different. More writing space. Here's some more embroidery that I did. I love including these embroidery cards. And it's again into a tuck spot. Over here, there is another little butterfly Ballad card, Brookborn tea card. This is my signature card, journal number 22 in the year I made it. A cute little tag. This is from my Bible verse Polaroids kit. Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. That's 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 11. I love making prayer journals. These are both 22 in Roman numerals. I also really love doing this in my journals. It is an accordion tag. You loosen it up and then it opens up and you have a lot of writing space in there. These labels say, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. That one has a cross on it, and this one says, so do not fear, for I am with you. That is just so comforting. Then these are the pictures in the back. And then you just tie it back up. This label over here says Saved Faith. And then this is an old advertisement from Lippincotts magazine. I just think it's beautiful. It is from the late 1800s. So it's just beautiful. I wish they still make advertisements like these. I'm not sure if I said earlier, but this card has writing space on the back. More writing space with stamping and stenciled coffee stained paper. This over here I left blank so you can read it if you would like, or put some paper on there to write on, like over here. This is a good example of what I like to do with these pages. And these lace page tabs I sew directly onto the book pages. Another gel print. And this over here I saw from Sarah Lee Armstrong. So let's undo this. Then this one flips up and this little tag pulls out here. Right here. And then this one flips down. I'll move it up. And there's writing space down here on this postcard. This is a little tuck spot back here again. This card pulls out and it's a vintage photograph. Then they just look adorable with writing space on the back. Then this postcard pulls out, and I know it's not Easter now, but I just thought it was so lovely. It's embossed. It's really old, 1911. So I just thought that was really cool and it fit perfectly with this journal. And then this ribbon just goes back through here and it's just tied into a bow again. This here is a window page with a real laminated flower. It's a blue bonnet that I got in Texas when I went to visit there this year. I think it's beautiful flowers. This is the glossy accent embellishment tutorial that I did recently, and this one too. If you need love, then read Isaiah 49 verse 15 to 16. I love including these in journals. And this back here is a tuck spot again, Saved Through Faith, little butterflies pop-up wings, navy applique that I hand dyed, then journal number 22. This is printed onto genuine Bible paper that I get off of Amazon, and I typed out the Gospel of Matthew. It's a freebie that will be available in my description. This is something new that I tried. It's a double belly band, so everything just goes through. I'm not sure if it holds things more securely, but it looks quite nice, and I liked how it looked with the pearls. So this is from a book that I have of birds of South Africa. So it's so cool to they give the English name and the Afrikaans name. Afrikaans is my native language. So Witkoel Jan Frederik. It's just really cool. And it gives the cute birds along with their numbers, and then here it explains what they are. So that's for you to have fun with. Then there's also this, which I think this is an award of merit, yes. April 1929, so that's really, really old. I think it's April. Yes, of April. And then there's the rest. So I just thought that was really cool. There's some writing space up there. This is some old pictures, old photographs. I just thought that'd be cool to use in a journal as well. some coffee stained paper, a whole sheet that you can write on or use in the journal where I didn't glue it down. That'll be completely up to you. And then lastly, here's a nice and big journaling card with writing space on the back and a big cross label. Let me know what you think of this belly band, please. And then this is music paper that someone drew on in dark blue, so I thought that fit perfectly. Here is more writing space, beautiful peonies, and then this is the signature dangle binding of the second signature. More writing space. This you may have seen before. I've also saw it from Sarah Lee Armstrong. This is Baby's Breath. It's one of my specimen windows. This Bible verse says, "Age should speak, advanced years should teach wisdom." That's Job 32 verse 7. This is a big Bible verse Polaroid. "Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you." Matthew 5 verse 11 to 12. This is such an encouraging verse. And then lots of writing space on the back with the label that says Yahweh. Quite appropriately. These two open up, then these also open up. There's writing space here on the sides. This label says, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Joshua 1 verse 9. Then here's a vintage photograph. That little boy looks so cute. Then there's writing space on the back. 3 years old. So sweet. Then this is going to be tricky to show on camera, but let me just show you what's in here and then I'll show you the rest. Another pocket. This is an old game card. I'm not exactly sure what game, but it's really old. You can see just the aging. If anyone can tell me, that'd be wonderful. Maybe it's a card game. Then this one also opens up, so just to show you all the writing space in here. There's writing space over there, writing space over here, and then writing space down here as well, all with stamped pages on them. Then all these things just go back into their pockets. And then these two go back in as well. All the dark blue and navy blue lace in here are all hand-dyed. Interestingly enough though, this lace and this lace was in the same balls, but it came out completely different. This is the other side of that music paper. You can glue some coffee stain paper on there if you want to for more writing space. This is another tuck spot, pop-up wings. The other side of the Gospel of Matthew page. I love these China beads. I think that's what they're called. More Gospel of Matthew, writing space. And this lace was also dyed in that exact same bath. It's so fascinating to me how they come out such different colors. Here's the other side of the doily. Writing space, more writing space. This here is from a vintage coloring book. I can't quite remember what that one was, but you can color this in, you can write on it, you can do what you like. This over here, this bow undoes, and then this envelope opens with that little wax seal in there. Here is an old vintage receipt. Don't quite know how old, but quite old. This is my initial card with some writing space on the back, just a personal touch. And then more coffee stain paper to write on, and I love how the coffee stains came out on this. I just think it's really cool. And that just tucks back underneath under that wax seal. And then it pulls up for some hidden writing space back there. Then this bow just keeps it in place so it doesn't wiggle around, and it's a true hidden writing space. Here's another gel print. I loved how this design came out. I really like that one. This is from a very old book, really thick paper, almost cardstock, but there's writing space on there. And then here's a pocket. Here's another envelope, but with the wax seal that opens up, but I left this one empty in case you want to put a secret note yourself in there. And here's another sweet little tag. A really old advertisement with blue on the back, so it fit perfectly. Another Bible verse Polaroid card. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13. Writing space on the back. And then I think it's a tag. Like, I don't know if it was some kind of receipt tag that they used back in the day, but there's writing space on the back. And then you can do with all of these whatever you would like. Please let me know what you guys think of this journal, especially the journal cover. I love it. It's the first time I've done it, like I said, and it took me a really long time, longer than any other cover that I've made, but I absolutely love how it came out. More writing space here and here. Love these flowers. This is the third signature with the dangle again. More writing space, lots of writing space in this journal. Writing space here in a tuck spot again. More of these beads. More writing space. So this is something new that I tried over here. I will show you that momentarily. But this is a watercolor that I did, not super great at painting, but I always think it's fun to include. And it's with metallic watercolor, so that's cool. Writing space on the back. This is from a vintage book of children's stories that I have, The History of Tom Thumb. So I just think that's super cool. You can do a lot of fun things with this. I love the drawings on them, of course. And then this is the last big journaling card like this in this book. Writing space on the back, blessed. And it's on the other side of that gel print that I love. But this flips out. So it opens up, and then you have writing space over there, and then writing space down here as well. So it's a little bit of a secret writing space, and then it just tucks back into this pocket. And then it's hidden. So please let me know if you guys have seen something like that and what you think of it. And I love doing these lace page tabs as well. Over here, this is something I like doing in every journal. I like making a really big bookmark with laminated butterflies in them that I print onto matte photo paper, and I double side them. There's a little bit of writing space back there. And then this Bible verse says, "A time to every purpose under heaven." Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. This is the other side of that coloring page. So those second flowers were Canterbury bells, and the first flowers was amaryllis. Let me see if I can show you again. Yeah, so this is amaryllis and this is Canterbury bells. I just think that's lovely. Then here we have our writing board. And I use the same background as over there to kind of mirror it a little bit. So just to show you guys again, for those of you who haven't seen this yet, this is why I make the corner clusters tuck spots, so you can push this underneath and you can write on the other side without the clusters hindering your writing. So that is the journal. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved making this. It was so much fun. The journal was so much fun to make, the cover, even though it took really long. But it was really fun to figure it out, to use what I have learned and to do all the embroidery. I really love that. And then I always like making the embroidery front covers, and I really like making the girl. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. This journal will be for sale on my Etsy shop, and the link will be in the description. I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye bye.